welcome to today's episode of The Upload. We're talking about the optic and how it's changed our lives. Now, as you remember, Bloom announced a new version of the optic at the recent Tone conference, but we haven't heard too much about that since due to the dramatic events there. Let's cast our minds back and consider the technology. I mean, the optic changed everything. It lets you see things in AR. You no longer need a smartphone. You just have the small implant that sends signals to your optic nerve and lets you see your emails, take calls, and browse the internet directly as if the screen was in front of your eyes. Instead of having to carry around a phone, you've just got the small handheld unit. So much lighter and so much more convenient. It's great.
Vicky, you sound like you absolutely love the optic. Do you actually think that it's made our lives any better?
I mean, sure, it's definitely made things a lot easier. It's so simple to call someone now. All you have to do is choose who you want to chat to and they're there, ready to talk. And browsing the web is so much easier. I remember when you used to have to sit down at a computer with an actual keyboard and mouse and type everything out. And my favourite feature is public transport. With the optic, you can just walk straight onto the tube. It even acts as a passport. No longer do I have to dig around and try and find my old paper passport just to travel somewhere. Also, I thought the optic's marketing strategy, making it free for people, was a stroke of genius.
Genius? Bloom was really calculated when it was doing that. It was pushing this draconian device on us at all. Sure, everybody flocked to it. There was free Wi-Fi and phone plans. That definitely helped, but it wasn't a case of this is a product that you need in your life.
Why do you hate it so much?
It's just the worst because you had to give up your privacy expectations and accept surveillance. It was almost like the government and Bloom didn't even need to make the optic mandatory. Making it mandatory was only to get the last whole
job done.
Good. Now that we've got the false passport, you can safely rescue that undocumented person.
But everybody's forgotten what it really means. Here, you've got a whole company owning basically all the data about your life. Bloom can see everything that you can see. Nothing is private anymore. There are so many times when I don't want anyone to have a clue about where I am, who I'm chatting with, what I'm doing. It's not even dodgy stuff, but I just don't want anybody to blackmail with me with this in the future by hacking it. And because of Bloom's contracts with the government, it isn't just Bloom that can see everything I do, it's the government. The UK as a state has become a complete surveillance paradise.
I think you're painting a bit of a bleak picture. It's not all that bad.
No, you're completely wrong on this. I don't want everybody tracking me wherever I'm going around London.
Well, in that case, you might be interested in some rumours I heard. Did you hear that some DedSec hackers have found a way to bypass the optic's connection with Bloom?
Are they actually making it better or usable or actually friendly for anybody?
Well, word on the street is that they've been able to create an encrypted signal, which means that your world might have a chance of becoming a bit more private again, so you could go back and enjoy all the great things about Optic without that fear of surveillance.
With the Optic,
I repeat,
privacy's
all
dead.
units. We have reports of a hostile in your area. Over.
Received. We'll engage if necessary.
This is where our prospect's undocumented friend is being held.
Copy that.
Received. I have eyes on the firearm. Over.
Officer down. Send help.
Control. We are still on the suspect. Over. Control, we are unsighted of suspect. Over.
The hostage is in here. Let's get her out. Get her out.
Units fall back. Over.
Yeah, we're the dog's bollocks.
About that, it seems you've picked up a Clan-Kelly tale, and from their comms chatter, they're less than pleased about DedSec stealing those passports.
Shit.
Yes, well said. That is a much more concise summary of the situation.
Can you remember when they first introduced crypto cash points?
That was really sneaky. It was a classic startup behaviour. They just installed them everywhere. No consultation with the government, no approval or anything. But people immediately started to use them.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of how Bloom put out the Optic. They just made it free and flooded the streets with these devices. Suddenly everyone had them.
If there's this great option of tech, people are just going to start using it, no matter the cost.
Parliament actually tried to put a stop to the cash points, but people were using them so much already. There was outrage. I mean, some parts of London were already using crypto as their...
My friend just rang me up. Those documents mean they can breathe easier now. Thank you so much.
Honestly, if you want to repay us, why don't you just join up? You seem cool.
Right. Count me in.
You're it. Ready to go?
Ah, good. Was thinking you forgot about me. Welcome to DedSec. Bigger, stronger, badder than ever. Bang in. Hype to expose the bastards in charge, yeah? Brilliant.
Hi, how are you? That's good. Let's go.
Right, going now.
see how much havoc we can cause today. I promise. It'll be fun.
You taking the piss, mate? I'm taking your motor.
Underground. Things used to work fine with crypto, and it was just a peer-to-peer sharing economy style system. Now it's all on the dark web and wrapped up again in organised crime.
Yeah, if you want to make something thrive on the black market, just make it illegal.
It was revealed today that Whitehall has been colluding with aid agencies to enrich a select group of officials by siphoning public funds intended to help society's most vulnerable. Visit GBB for the complete story.
This is Uncontrolled. You're listening to Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you to know. With me, Tash. It's hard to believe that there can be shortages of food and medicine in an advanced country.
The thing you're after is around here.
Has led the world in AI innovation. We automated London's black cabs, we brought Bagley to your optics. But our latest endeavours cost a ton.
Ready for action?
Always on standby. Let's do it.
You're in. Now find the thing.
A chance to leave the challenges of the world behind. We need to make things we can now. But a new society needs you. A society of peace and love and prosperity. Join our members to receive updates and unleash the full potential of your mind. One significant procedure and you can be free forever. Sign up for our waitlist today and join the world of tomorrow. Daybreak is the future. Very